Hello beautiful souls and welcome to my channel. My name is Marianne and today is Mystical Monday, where I will do a general reading using the Mistic Monday decks. We're going to start off with pulling out some crystals to get the energies for the collective, and then we'll continue on using their Cosmic Creatures deck as well as the Mystical Monday Tarot. In the reading, I may use the terms he or she, they, them. Please pay that no mind. There is no gender. It's just all energy. Remember, roles can be reversed. So you take whatever resonates with you and then you leave the rest behind. Keep in mind that messages are also fluid. So if this message found you or you found this message, know that there is something here for you. I've already cleansed our space, meditated on the cards, so we will begin. I could also use this opportunity as for the Mystic Monday review. This is their crystal grid deck, and as you can see, it just puts all the different crystals that are in the deck along with and identifies them with the chakra. And at the back, you know, it's just really guides or intentions, how you can use it to create grids for yourself, the directions, how to use them, the different spreads that are available to you. Also, as we go through the reading, the meanings of each of the crystals are in the back of the card. It's a great deck, honestly, to have if you want to keep, you know, a particular crystal for healing for yourself in your purse or in your, you know, in your wallet, in your pocket, or on your persons, and rather than, you know, having all these rocks and crystals in a pouch that you carry along with you. So this is a nice alternative. So with that said, let us begin. What do the collective need to know? Or what crystals will assist our collective on Mystical Monday? Oops. The only thing is they are kind of difficult to hold and to shuffle. All right. Crystal energy for the collective for Mystical Monday. Oh, that's a lot. Crystal energy for the collective, please. Crystal energy for the collective for Mystical Monday. What do the collective need to know? Okay, I've got 2 cards here. So the first one is Amethyst. Amethyst Phantom Quartz. It is for expression, gifts, and originality. Amethyst Phantom Quartz fosters prolific energy and opens the crown chakra to channel creativity in all its forms. Individuality is encouraged and uniqueness in expression is embraced by this stone. Amethyst Phantom Quartz instills confidence in your creation and urges you to share your talents. Using intuition as a powerful resource, Amethyst Phantom Quartz connects you with your spiritual team to convey your ideas in a way that will stand out. Do yourself a favor and show the world what you've got. It's a Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and the planets are Jupiter and Neptune. And the next, we've got 2 in here, okay. So the next one is Crocite, sorry. It's open heart, grounded, and teacher. So this practical and methodical Lepidocrocite approaches spirituality in a tangible way, grounding practices back to earth while staying connected to source energy. A great crystal for teachers or anyone who wishes to pass down spiritual teachings. Lepidocrosite values tradition and educates without judgment, sharing wisdom for humanity's highest good. Lepidocrosite helps with committing to your life's purpose, staying focused on the task at hand, and taking action in order to make progress. Each day, you are one step closer to your dreams. So it's a Sagittarius and Earth energy. Okay, and then we have Garnet, sexuality, life force, and intensity. And this one was grandness, teacher, and open heart. Okay, so Garnet. This is sexual healing in its highest form. Garnet is a stone of love, passion, and devotion, removing blocks to the desires of the heart. Step into your sexual power and embrace your body, removing all judgment that stand in the way of you and your pleasure. Whether used in tandem with tantric sex, Garnet can heighten the experience, attracting partners that can help heal sexual trauma. Garnet helps identify and illuminate self-sabotaging behaviors, expanding your connection to mind, body, and spirit. It's Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, and it's Mars is the planet. Pull some of the Cosmic Creature deck. The book's hardcover. It's actually pretty nice, I must say. I'll just share that with you. That's the book there, and it's black and white with color. It's a really pretty book. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'll pull an animal card for each of the crystal. Typically what I found when I'm doing a collective reading is that I often get separate energies. As I go along, we'll see whether or not they interrelate with one another. But for the most part, I just find that they're always separated. Okay, so we're going to start with Amethyst. Okay. Animal spirit for the group in Amethyst, please. For the collective on Mystical Monday. What does the collective need to know? Just animal spirit for those that fall under Amethyst, for expression, gifts, and originality. What is... Oh, there's too many cards there. What does the collective need to know? Need to know. Right, manifest the energy. Animal spirit for Amethyst Phantom Quartz, please. There we go. Vulture. So I'm going to pull the cards for each pile, and then we'll go from there for that reading and expand on it using the tarot. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. I'm butchering the name of this crystal, so I do apologize. Animal spirit for lepidocrocite. Lepidocrocite. Open heart, groundedness, and teacher. Animal spirit for this crystal, please. Dear. And for garnet. So an animal spirit for garnet. Sexuality, life force, and intensity. Animal spirit for garnet, please. Starfish. So for amethyst, we receive vulture. Okay. So vulture for this card, the key concepts are death, scavenger, and transition. So death is near when the vulture energies, vulture emerges. As the vulture feeds off dead and decaying animals. When the vulture glides into your view, danger is near, and it is time to be on high alert. What are you avoiding? Take this as a warning that something is afoot. Death is also a sign of transformation, the death of an old identity, in order for a new one to emerge. The vulture waits for the right opportunity to feed. As the flesh starts to rot, bacteria multiply over the surface of the dead animal and excrete toxic chemicals to break down tough skins for easy access. Therefore, the vulture asks that you wait for the right opportunities to swoop in for the kill. Like the fly, the vulture feeds off decay, but it also cleanses the decay from the environment by absorbing it. The vulture encourages you to be resourceful and to look to your own wits to solve the problems in front of you. Remember to keep it simple. And again, the amethyst is a prolific energy and opens the crown chakra to channel creativity in all its forms. Individuality is encouraged, and uniqueness in expression is embraced by the stone. I feel with this energy, there's a transition taking place of the old you, and you're leveling up. I'll go deeper into that actually, but that is the energy that I'm feeling for this particular pile here. I'll just call it pile 1, or the vulture pile. And with your crown chakra now opening up, it's allowing you to receive those downloads that you are that you've been waiting for. and to know. And I just feel like now that it's opened up, the old you, the old self, your spiritual self, is just melting away. The imagery I see actually is, I don't know if it's the Wizard of Oz, and I think it was the Green Witch, and she kind of melts. That's what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing you spiritually melting, and at the same time, your spirit is evolving. So we'll continue with that. This is the Mistic Monday tarot deck. It's really pretty. It's a little slippery for my liking, but it's still nice. And then just for those who are interested, really, this is the guidebook. Guidebook is also nice. Okay, enough of that. You can go in deep in another video if you wish. The collective need to know about the vulture and amethyst energy for Mystical Monday. Oops. Guess the collective needs to know about the vulture and amethyst energy that's present here on Mystical Monday. Oh, wow. Yeah. We have here the Six of Wands, the Princess of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. What I see in this card is this figure here, the figure falling down the stairs, representing your spiritual falling. But with the arms raised up, what I see or what I feel in this card is, although you're falling, you're still being lifted, if that makes sense. So as you're falling, spirit is grabbing you by the arms and lifting you up, right? So that imagery of you falling, again, as I said, it's just your old spiritual self falling, and you're resurrecting up to your higher self, where you're able to stand your power with this Princess of Wands energy. And because it's a young energy, right? It's a young energy, which tells me that you're at the start of your journey, or the start of this ascension. That's the word, the ascension. But you're standing your power, you're grounding down, right? And this reminds me of tree pose. And in tree pose, you're actually powering down on your standing leg. You're sending all that energy down onto the earth, right? So you can stand strong in your own power, right? And this is what that reminds me of. So that's what you're reminding me of on this, with the Princess of Wands energy. Now with the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, I see someone who's confident in where they're at. And with this blue and green hue, it's just someone who's confident of who they are internally, in their inner self, who speaks their truth. And although there's this youthful energy or the beginning energy, someone who may want to come out of the gate, the Knight of Pentacles brings some sturdiness and stability, you know, kind of making it, reminding you to, this ascension is a slow process, right? There's a lot of learning here that you'll be doing. Right? There's going to be, you know, a sense of dedication in this practice that you'll be starting. Right? And with this amethyst phantom quartz energy, just feels like this, you're standing strong, you're in your power, you're speaking your truth, you know, you're coming out of, or you're removing your former shell and creating a new one, right? Creating a new home, a new home within yourself. And again, this vulture energy is just reminding you of that. Okay. I'm not sure if that will hold up. And we'll see. We'll see if there's any correlation with either one of these piles here. Okay. So the deer. That's the deer here. All right. So what do we have for the deer? Gentle, vigilance, and innocence. Compassionate and kind, the deer gently nudges you to acknowledge all your sensitivities as strengths. As a natural peacekeeper, the deer creates harmonious environments and relationships for all beings to work in together. Like a gentle beam of sunlight through the branches of the forest, the tranquility of the deer is available when we receive the blessings of Mother Nature. As simple as they may be, these gifts are bountiful, and the deer steers you toward your own forest. The happy place you can return to whatever you need to regain your sense of peace. The deer's antlers fall off its head and grow back several times over the course of its lifetime. Did not know that. Symbolizing regeneration and the new chapters that we enter as we mature and grow. Although gentle, the deer is vigilant and assertive and asks that you stay awake to attacks and defend yourself with necessity. Give your heart to those who deserve it. And then this crystal here is open heart, grounded, and teacher. That is a nice relationship between this crystal and the deer spirit animal. It says practical and methodical. Crystal approaches spirituality in a tangible way, grounding practices back to the earth while staying connected to source energy. I like that. I like how that played together. Okay, so let's pull more. Let's clarify these energies right here. All right. Bridging energy. What is the bridging energy between the crystal and spirit? spirit animal of deer for the collective. Bridging energy between the stone and the deer. What does the collective need to know about this energy here? I can sense the deer energies through this Seven of Wands. So we have the Fool that came out, the King of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. How beautiful. I like that. I like the Seven of Wands energy for this pile, for the deer pile. Because all that does really, it just reinforces how vigilant they still stay. Even though they're kind and compassionate, they still are vigilant and they still survey their surroundings. I feel for some who are in this energy, it's a new beginning for you, a new way of opening your heart, a new way of connecting with yourself, or a new way of viewing life. Like this crystal talks about grounding, and but grounding to earth while still being connected to source energy. And I feel this card speaks to that, with it being a Fool energy, a new beginning. Usually they say taking a deep leap of faith, but I don't really see that here. I think you know what you are doing, and you're ready for the challenge. You're ready to take that first step to, the first step to your to learn about your own spirituality. It's almost as though this transition from death, so it's a slower transition, so you're transitioning where you're losing your old self, the death of your old self, and moving and embarking into the new spiritual way of life. But you're cautious, right? And like we said, the Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady, right? And with the deer, they take precaution. They're still vigilant, and that is coming through in the deer and the Seven of Wands energy there for you. What this, as you move through, as you transition from one journey to the next. I forgot, I lost my train of thought there. Trying to think of the words. You're still being mindful. That's the King of Cups energy here. There's still that mindfulness. And with, I was looking at the King of Cups and the waters that surround him. And if you look at the King of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, the colors are similar. You're still standing your ground. There's still a lot of emotion with the King of Cups, but you're still staying steady, right? You're still staying steady. You're still being mindful of your journey. And with the Nine of Pentacles, I don't know, this Nine of Pentacles, I feel like there's some type of like holding on to, like how an animal like would wrap their feathers or wrap their arms around, you know, they're young and you just see their feathers or their wings just embracing them. That's what I'm seeing here, but you're doing it with your, I want to say, material things. You're still holding on to those. And even though you're, yeah, I just feel like you're still covering or holding on, but with the Nine of Pentacles, you're being asked to, you know, let the purse strings loose a little bit. Allow yourself to indulge and be more at ease. Maybe for some, the spiritual journey is making you think that would be a big change in the way you do things now, because perhaps you have material wealth and you're concerned that by being more spiritual, there's a need for you to, it's not going to be the same type of life, right? And I just feel like for some may feel that this change and overhaul the way of life is going to impact the way you live. So you're holding on to that part of you. And no, that is not the case. So it's okay if you loosen up a little bit and yeah, just to loosen up a little bit. I'm gonna go deeper on this Nine of Pentacles energy. Just put this upside down. Okay. Can you tell us more about the Nine of Pentacles energy here for the collective, please? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? I find the cardstock slippery for me, like glossy. Okay. Okay, why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Tell us more about the Nine of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Balance. Ace of Swords. Anything else you want to tell us about the Nine of Pentacles as it relates to the deer energy and the crystal that I can't pronounce, and the Nine of Cups? Yes, okay. Well, I think with the Nine of Pentacles, as I said, you're holding on to it, and there's an uncertainty of your spiritual life and how it would impact the way you live. And with the Two of Pentacles here, to me, it just seems like it's going to be a very balanced life for you. It's going to be successful. You're gonna come out stronger, more in your power, more defined in who you are. With the Ace of Swords. And all I see with the Nine of Cups is just love all around. You're gonna learn to love yourself, or you're gonna love yourself exponentially. That when you love yourself, you're gonna radiate all that love even more, and it's gonna come back to you tenfold. Right? So what you give out, you're gonna get back. And I just feel in this energy, there is so much that you're gonna be learning, and so much that you're gonna be learning. There's that. The teacher. This one, right? The amethyst was the teacher. No, it was this one. Sorry. Yes, it's this one, right? Yes. There's so much that you are going to learn about yourself that you're going to show up and teach others. Whether it's going to be an energy healer, a spiritual healer, you're in a lead, or just even telling your story is going to be enough, right? To move people, to move the person that's listening. Okay, that's very nice. Okay, now we have the starfish with the garnet, and the garnet's of sexual energy, so that's very interesting. And then you have the starfish. Every time I see a starfish and it's purple, I think of SpongeBob. Okay. Starfish. Here we go. Regeneration, shine, and brilliance. There we go. Shining bright, the starfish twinkles celestial beams of luck, fortune, and inspiration. The starship, oh my God. The starfish guides you toward embracing your unique qualities, reminding you that you are truly special and it is okay to be different from everyone else. If you are facing challenges around being misunderstood and of feeling like you don't belong, the starfish gently reminds you that you are not alone in the experience. The more you share your light, the more you attract people who can understand, relate to, and cheer you on. The starfish has the ability to regenerate missing limbs and can recover from dire situations. You have the ability too, so do not fear losing your identity of your inner circle. Those parts of you will regenerate and shape into the person you are becoming. The most authentic version of you is yet to come, and the starfish is here to support you along the way. Didn't we just say that over here? Wow, this is a transformative journey here. So depending where you are on your journey, it's all laid out, and it's beautiful. I like it. Okay, so for garnet recap, it's a sexual healing in its highest form. Garnet is a stone of love, passion, and devotion, removing blocks to the desires of the heart. Step into your sexual power and embrace your body, removing all judgments that stand in the way of you and your pleasure. I don't think that this is sexual energy in the way of erotica or erotic sex. I think this sexual energy is really of you looking at yourself in a sexy way. I don't know how else to say this to you, right? Like, when you radiate from your heart, your whole body is different. Your whole body radiates, and people are going to notice that, and they're going to be attracted to you. They're going to say that you're sexy, you're hot, you're good looking. And that's that sexual energy, because you're radiating from your heart, right? You're being your authentic self. And with that starfish energy, and what did it say again? My memory sucks. All right. Here we go. Right. Yeah, and that's starfish energy along with the garnet crystal, right? So it's guiding you and embracing your unique qualities, reminding you that you are truly special and it's okay to be different from everyone else, right? The most authentic version of you is yet to come, and the starfish is here to support you along the way. And that, with combined with the garnet, is what's going to allow you to radiate even more, right? So much so that you're going to turn heads because your heart is beaming love and beaming light, and you're going to receive all that back. Okay. Oh, I really like this. I didn't know how this was going to go. And I'm likey. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, tell us more about the starfish and garnet energy, please. The moon. Starfish, garnet energy. Tell us more about that for the collective on Mistic Monday. There we go. We have the moon, Princess of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Look at that. Look at that. There is going to be a mystery about yourself as you begin to step into who you are, right? Like I said, it's not erotic. It's that sexual appeal that you will have, right? Because you're beaming, and that is going to be so mysterious for people who you meet, people who see you, your neighbors, your friends. Like you're going to have this mystery about yourself that they wouldn't be able to pinpoint why you're looking different, or why you're looking different, or why your energy is a little bit different from what they're accustomed to seeing. And then with this King of Pentacles, all I just see here is a person who is just oozing of confidence, right? Stepping in and kind of just, not in a conceited way, but you're just standing taller. Let's just put it that way, right? You're standing taller. You're standing in your power. You're being, you know you're rocking it. You know you're beautiful, and that's just because of how your heart is making you feel. And because your heart is filled with joy, your heart is filled with love, your heart is filled with passion, not only for other people and your loved ones and your family and your friends, but more so you are giving that love, that passion, that ooziness of goodness and lusciousness and deliciousness to yourself, right? That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm feeling for you. And it's just all around beautiful. This is a wonderful, wonderful reading. I really hope you enjoyed today. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel and listening to this reading to the end. I truly appreciate your energy, and I hope something resonated for you today here. If it does, please like, share, subscribe to the channel to support me. Yeah, it would be so appreciated. And if you hit the bell, it not only tells me that you've enjoyed the reading, but that that you're also notified of the reading and the next reading for you. I'm caught up in my words today. But it also tells me that you enjoyed the reading as much as I enjoyed reading it for you today. Once again, thank you so much for staying here with me today and visiting. me on Mystical Monday. Take care of yourself and have yourself a beautiful day. Namaste.